The Edge is brought to you by Browning, Bulldog, Titan, Cabela's, High Mountain Seasonings, Hornady, Polaris, Hoyt, 10 Point, Night Force, Bog Pod, Wasp. There's nothing more rewarding in life than to connect with nature and experience the world outside of the city. To set goals, take risks in the wild, and learn to survive the elements. Steve Ecklund has a plan to escape his office surroundings and head to the Canadian Northwest to hunt BC's stone sheep.
Tim?
These are from Sun 96. Mike is looking for you.
Mike?
Mike, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, well, it's time for the request for time off form. Just filling it out and then have a scheduled meeting here with the boss in 10 minutes. So just doing the final numbers as we go here. $65 days. So keep your fingers crossed. This is not going to be a good one. Mr. Mike?
Steve?
It's that time of year again. Time off sheet. Hunt season. It's a little ugly, but I appreciate all your support.
Here we go again. Any client hunts in here?
Absolutely. There's at least 3 client hunts in there this year. And I mean, that's always good for business.
Man, it's gonna make us money.
It's going to make us money.
Good enough for me.
Steve's vacation requires rigorous training and preparation. He trains with his loaded pack so that he's ready to endure the unforgiving mountain trails he'll soon be hiking. Checking and rechecking his gear to make sure he leaves home with the right equipment is key to ensuring a successful hunt. Steve has to anticipate and pack for every imaginable animal encounter, weather event, and also be equipped to deal with a potential accident or injury. The smarter he packs, the farther he can venture, and the longer he can last in the wild. And that's what it's all about.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Hey, well, good luck. See you tomorrow.
Okay, love you. Thank you.
Yeah. Big bucks.
Big bucks, big bucks, big bucks. Okay. Thank you.
Be safe.
All right. Stone Sheep, British Columbia, and we're running late for the airport. Classic.
All the preparation for the hunt, however, does not help Steve get through security on time.
So that was our 20. Did you see firearms? So you know what to fill over here.
Lucky number 13, baby. We have a seat.
Steve is in the air, and he's BC bound.
All right, well, it's the morning at sheep camp. We're just getting ready to get picked up here. I got a good friend of mine, Blaine Kitzel from CCT Controls, coming on the hunt with us. Super pumped. He's been driving all the way, new pickup truck. So he opted to drive and break it in, but he's coming from Fort St. John today. So just waiting and in anticipation to get rolling here, so should be good. What's going on, brother?
How's
You
it
ready for
going?
sheep camp or what?
Oh, am I ever, man? Am I ever?
Right on. Okay, well there's the lake and it says we gotta go about 2 kilometers and then there'll be a big wooden fish on the left-hand side of the road.
Awesome.
We're getting close.
If the trip were to end here, it wouldn't be hard to take.
This is living the dream. What a cabin. Look at the lake.
Wow.
Steve and Blaine wait in paradise for their float plane to hop them over to where yet another plane awaits.
If heaven has a face, this is it right here.
Unreal.
It's gorgeous. I mean, glass, calm lake. Oh yeah. Touchdown! Oh man, this is unreal. You ready, brother?
Ready.
All right, man. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
It's a bit like a witness protection program, as the adventure continues deeper into the remote mountain ranges of British Columbia. So much of this rugged and savage terrain is rarely experienced, even from the air.
We're here.
How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Good.
Mike.
Steve Ecklund. Nice
Steve
to meet you,
Ecklund.
Buck.
Nice to meet you.
Touchdown 2, the first of 2 base camps, and another plane connection for Steve.
I'm out of breath already.
Steve is flying in further to meet Alistair and Marcus of North River Outfitting, while Blaine is going off on his own to hunt.
I'm about done with planes today. I think the gravel kicked out about an hour ago. Obviously God's country coming in here. I'm super stoked about this adventure. I mean, it's Mother Nature's gift and I feel like we're about to unwrap it. Alistair, how are you?
Good, you?
Marcus,
Marcus.
nice to meet you,
Nice
Marcus.
to meet you too.
Thanks for having us
Yeah,
to your beach.
Problem.
Yeah, like Hawaii.
Yeah,
Sandy
just like
beach.
that. We're all
Sorry about that, we have no girls.
no
right
girls.
here. Sorry about that.
Well, that's all right. We're here for one reason:
Kill a ram.
to kill a ram.
But they have to get them there first, and they are out of plane rides.
So Marcus, we got the map out. Where are we headed?
You're right here,
Yep.
the cabins. We'll be going with the boat to the Argo. Here's in the Argo. A little bit through these swamps. And then we start with hiking. In there we should see some sheep.
Okay.
And then we circle around, side hill this mountain,
Uh-huh.
and then we start to hunt all the way back over these ridges. I just like to say, I think this route is longer.
Okay.
What we're talking about at least 100 miles.
100 miles.
Yes, one way.
100 miles.
That's what we,
One way?
one way. That's what I figure.
Is the camera rolling? You got that? 100 miles. Okay.
I hope you got some good boats.
Awesome.
And the next thing is we should be prepared for grizzly in the area.
Okay, so watch
So
out for grizzly
they're
bear.
100% grizzlies.
I mean, I can't be any more stoked. 100 miles one way, backpack, everything on our backs, tents, sleeping bags, food, weapons.
Everything.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm looking forward to it. All right, guys.
Yep.
The new Buck Commander Nano cameras by Wild Game Innovations. Take command of your season.
Day one of the hunt, baby. Little windy, but weather looks good. Gonna grab a cup of coffee, and then we're leaving the nice cabins and heading out into the wilderness. So this is it.
Steve's guides will take him across the lake to an awaiting ATV. They'll ride it to the base of the mountain until they eventually begin hiking. With 100 miles ahead of them, any way that they can save their legs is well worth it.
Ready to roll? So, to be honest with everybody, I'm excited, nervous, maybe even a little scared. I don't think I've ever had an outfitter tell me that we're gonna go 100 miles one way on foot. Packs are weighing in around 70 pounds because of the gear we gotta take and the food. They think we can do the 200-mile round trip in 10 days. It's all gonna be dependent upon the sheep, so at this point, I don't know whether to stand up and rejoice or throw up in my own mouth, to be honest with you. We're just gonna see what happens. I just can't wait to get in there, and hopefully the sheep will cooperate with us and we'll get it done at mile marker 50.
The good news is the ATV works as the perfect mode of transportation over the rocks, through the muskeg, swamps, and river crossings, before they have to hike into the mountains. The bad news is, they might be rolling along the wrong path.
Let's just wait a second.
I don't trust this trail.
You know what I mean? Al? Goes the trail then up or down and down and down? You think it's the wrong way? I think I have a map. Then we see it. So we on this way, it is true, it goes down, but it should not cross a river. You know what? There must be another trail from the beginning, I think so.
We took the wrong one right out of the gates.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure, but I think so.
You know that old saying, right when you think you're lost, just go a little further? Hopefully that applies here.
Where are those breadcrumbs when you really need them?
Is there an elevator that we can use?
Yeah,
Good.
We jump on your back and you carry us up. I think we should drive up the whole trail, the Argo Trail. That one thing is done.
Yeah. All right, so we found the trail, the one we're supposed to be on. It's pretty well marked. It's not much of a trail, more of a horse trail, not an Argo trail. But we've got it, and the plan is to hook northwest up through the saddle, and probably we might get another, what, 15 miles out of the Argo before we have to put a backpack on? Okay.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say, roughly? We're in good shape.
We're in good shape.
Okay.
The Edge, brought to you by Buck Expert.
As narrow and unclear as it was, the next morning finds them back on the right path.
Hopefully it doesn't rain. What it looks like.
And signs of stone sheep are abundant.
I think it's from the spring when they lose the winter fur.
Well, we're definitely getting into sheep country. Well, we got a bunch of animals here. Goats all in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here. Let me get a landmark. This big dark mountain in the top comes straight down, and slightly to the left, all in the green grass, there is a ton of them. At least 7 goats. Morning of day 3. We're just about in position. We got rain moved in here. It's been raining ever since yesterday late afternoon. Come all the way up this valley from that mountain range that you can see in the horizon in the back. Traveled about 20 foot-miles, I guess, yesterday. Nasty weather. I mean, typical high mountain, high altitude sheep hunt. Unfortunately for me, I blew a knee, and we haven't really even got started, so it's going to be real slow from here on out. 20 miles, we have 80 to go before we make our trip around. It's almost impossible. There's not a minute of the day that you're not exhausted, realistically. It's just harsh country. I mean, I knew it before I was coming in. I've been on sheep hunts before. They're not a lot of fun while you're on them. It's only afterwards where you realize you just experienced a trip of a lifetime. Stood in places that are just unbelievable. No man has ever stood before in half of them. You know, this mountain, this countryside, it just beats a guy up. My knees throbbing, got the brace on. Every time you think you got it licked, Mother Nature just jumps up and slaps you in the face again. It's brutal. Trying to beat our spirits down, break us, I guess, but we came up here to kill a stone sheep, and make no mistake about it, that's exactly what we're gonna do. I mean, I just can't get over how they can get around in this country like this.
It's amazing, eh?
Up a complete straight cliff.
Yeah.
After spotting a group of sheep on the hillside, Steve finds a mature ram that he wants to take.
That's a big ram. I need to watch. I need to get over here and watch, right? You see him? Yeah. You can't pick up a range here with the fog.
Okay. Third one from the right.
Yeah, third one from the right.
He's eating right now. He's got his head down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Just a second.
Here we go. Steve, you got him.
Yeah, Mike.
Steve, you got him.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Stone sheep.
Oh, good one.
Right there.
I'm just shaking like a leaf.
Yeah.
Alistair,
Yeah.
we did it.
You did it.
I mean, I can't believe. Marcus. Thanks, buddy. It never works out like this.
No.
A little emotional.
Steve, congratulations. You got a good ram. Good on you. Let's go.
Yeah.
2,
3, 4, 5,
5,
6, 7, 8.
and 9.
So it's a 9-year-old ram. A good harvest.
Stone sheep.
Yeah.
Stoned.
One of the most prestigious animals on the
Yes.
mountain, you know.
For me, it's a dream comes true, and I can appreciate the wilderness. For me, it's a grizzly bear not an enemy or an animal to kill. It is a gift.
Yeah.
You know.
I can really appreciate that. That's awesome.
To see it or look around this beautiful nature.
It's not just the kill part of the hunting.
No, no.
It's the adventure and
Yes.
everything nature and Mother
Yes.
Nature
Yes.
gives you in return.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Really?
You meet her?
No, I didn't
At
meet
the
her.
lodge? She was at the
That's
lodge.
your girlfriend?
Yeah, that's my girlfriend.
Oh, no kidding. She's got the same accent as you.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
There we go. Just like that. So get comfortable, break it down into 4 different quadrants, take your time with it, and you'll end up seeing a lot more than you think is out there.
Closed captioning brought to you by Caldwell.